Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are checking out Mortal Kombat. There's our friend Goro there knocking the Acclaim. Was it Acclaim? I actually didn't read that in time. Anyway, knocking some sort of corporate logo out of the way, which I'm totally down with. And, yeah, Mortal Kombat. On the Super Nintendo, because this is the one that I played growing up. And, hey, I figured, why not? I know this was an arcade game, and people played it on Sega Genesis and so on. Hey, by the way, I'm doing it on very easy to start with because I want to try and play through this at least 2 times. And I want to try and get to Reptile, which is actually a little difficult to do. I had to remind myself actually how to do it. I'm not going to spoil it, but we're just going to hop in here. And alright, so Mortal Kombat, awesome game where you have to just beat the crap out of your buddy. It's a fighting game. You have some various people here. You have a blue ninja. You also have a orange ninja, or an orange ninja. This guy obviously is Sub-Zero, can freeze people, totally awesome. Scorpion has the power to throw a rope that has like a spike on the end that just jams into people and it pulls them over to him. Totally awesome. This guy's boring, but it's who we're going to be. It's Liu Kang. You got Raiden, a lightning god. You can literally play as a god in this game. You have a guy who looks like a ripoff of the Terminator. That's Kano. You have Johnny Cage here, who, fun fact, was supposed to be Jean-Claude Van Damme, but they couldn't get him. He was just too damn busy. So they had to make up someone. I think it worked out well for them in the end. I think Mortal Kombat might be more popular than Jean-Claude these days, so who has the last laugh now, eh? And we got Sonya, the only girl. The first time you play this game, you have no idea who any of these people are. And actually, that was sort of a common thing in these old video games. Like who's this girl? I don't know. When you select her, it will say her name. But, there's no indication of who any of these people are or why they're fighting. And I always found it funny, because I think in Mortal Kombat, when you beat the game, it actually told you who you are and what you did. And if you were Scorpion or Sub-Zero, I think one of those guys, you let all these demons through that kill everyone in the world. So, you kind of finish the game and then realize you were a bad guy all along, which is kind of a funny way. Funny time to find it out after you've just wiped out the Earth. So here I am, showing off my sweet cheap moves. I was trying to do a flawless victory on this guy, but I felt bad just sort of floor sweeping him. So, okay, let's describe a bit of strategy here. So in Mortal Kombat, you have your special moves. Not that, like that. You can throw fireballs. The special moves, they're useful, but, I can just beat them like this. This is the, oops. I didn't even get to finish him. I killed him too fast. That back sweep kick is really cheap. I recall it's really hard to block, and the computer, especially on easy, just, they just die to it. So we beat Scorpion, now we're going up against Sub-Zero. There's only a few characters who can kind of beat that move. This is another one. If you could just keep doing drop kicks in the right way, the computer blocks it, but, let's uppercut her. Okay, there you go. Get on the ground. Matches go surprisingly fast, actually. I remember these things lasting a lot longer. Okay, let's see if we can get a flawless victory. This is the cheapest way to play Mortal Kombat. And hey, it's highly effective, so. Okay, and then here's his finishing move. It's like the turkey move. He goes, alright. Flawless victory. And I got a finishing bonus, which sounds like it belongs in adult films. You get a finishing bonus, but, I guess that, in all other versions of this, it was a fatality bonus, but Nintendo had this whole family-friendly image, so they had to replace that word with something else. I don't know if finishing bonus really conveys family-friendly. Okay, let's not be cheap here. What other things can you do? You can punch guys? Oh. The fights are over so fast, maybe I'll have to turn everyone's health up, so I can actually kind of talk about a match while I'm doing it. I'm gonna try and... Our strategy this time is punching. Whoa. Okay, he saw right through that one. Uh-oh. Punching! Punching will win us the fight. Just spam punch. He's having a lot of trouble with it. Oh, 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 oh! I mean, like, how stupid is that that won us the game? And on that level, we had all the, had all the statues of the other guys. Okay, here we go. Oh no, this is harder to do than it looks. Yes! I can break wood with my hand! I got 100,000 points, which does not mean anything. Okay, Raiden. Oh, God. Oh, this is one we have to do in order to get Reptile. I don't think I can do it against Raiden. We have to basically go flawless, and he killed us. Damn it. I mean, like, there pretty much is no point to continuing on with Liu Kang now. Because the whole reason I picked Liu Kang was that if you get to this level, and you do a flawless victory, and a finishing move, and there's something crazy going on with this guy, you can fight Reptile. Clearly I failed. So you know what? In the interest... doing a little dance here. Hey, hey! Stop! Stop! Come here, let me throw you. Oh, no, you threw me. I want to throw you. Ha! Threw him out of his move. Okay, in the interest of variety here, I'm just going to let Raiden win, so that I can go ahead and change characters, because if I can't fight Reptile, to hell with Liu Kang. He's not very interesting. He's just a martial arts dude. You're a dime a dozen, buddy. I want to be like a ninja or a god or something. I mean, I'll put up a fight, but ultimately I'll give it to you. Hey. Punch me! Oh, no, uppercut me. I mean, you kind of listened to what I wanted. Okay. Continue! This is a Super Nintendo version. This version was criticized heavily because of all its, oh, jeez, who should we be? Because of all its censorship, basically, which we will come back to in a second. Who do I want to be? It's so hard to choose. I love this music. I remember this music by heart. I've listened to it so many times. Okay, I'm deciding between Raiden, who is awesome, Scorpion. You know what? Raiden's a showboat. I probably can't get away with using his moves on a harder difficulty, so let's go with it. And just so we can see... Oh, so now we're fighting Liu Kang. So that's interesting. Liu Kang fought his way up the tournament rankings, like I did as Liu Kang, then he lost. Now we have to fight him. Nope. Gosh, jeez. Trying to teleport here. Yeah! Sucker! Oh, shit. Oh, God. Go away. Oh, whoa! He legitimately beat me. This is supposed to be very easy, right? Okay. No messing around. Let's do this. Oh, jeez. You're in my flawless victory there. Oh, yeah. My dropkick was better than your dropkick. So, Super Nintendo, they got a lot of flack for censoring this game. So when you punch people, it shows sweat instead of blood. And what's funny is the Sega Genesis version also censored Mortal Kombat, but there was a code you could enter that would unlock blood. It was called the blood code, I guess. Which is kind of funny, because if there's a blood code, the game isn't censored at all. It's the blood is still there. Like, that would never happen these days, where like you could enter a code and have like a more violent or sexually suggestive game. I mean, because then the game would just be rated according to its cheap version, uncensored version. Like, Sega said they censored it, but they totally didn't, which, you know, whatever, I mean. Little blood in Mortal Kombat never hurt nobody. But yeah, anyway, Mortal Kombat was like a really controversial game when it came out. There were like, political hearings in the States about... Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh! And down you go. That was pretty sweet. there were like political hearings in the States about the violence in video games in the early 90s, and Mortal Kombat was one of the games that was kind of, touted as being too violent for kids, and it helped lead to the establishment of the ESRB or whatever. But yeah, it's funny how like Mortal Kombat the game got into a lot of trouble because it was too violent. But then Nintendo got into trouble because they censored the violence in Mortal Kombat. Get out of here. Raiden wins. Kano. Fight me in a dungeon. Now what happens? Ooh. Johnny Cage. A.K.A. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay. Who are these monks, by the way, in the background there, who just kind of turned out for a fight? I imagine that when you're like... from all the movies I've seen, if you're some kind of Chinese monk, you probably see a lot of like martial arts tournaments. Because they're always just hanging around. Don't these monks have things to do? Although I suppose if you heard that a god... If you heard that an actual god was fighting a Hollywood god, you might tune in to see what was going on. I believe Johnny Cage beat me. Ah. I'm trying to use like varieties of moves here, but I may just resort to being cheap. Oh god. Cage! Johnny Cage, what did you do? You messed up. You killed me. Johnny Cage. And you know what the worst part about this is? I'm playing on very easy. I mean, it's good. It gives me a chance to show you some different characters, but my god, is that embarrassing. I wonder what happens if we pick Johnny Cage. Who would we fight now? Let's do it. I remember doing this strategy as a kid. If I got to a character I couldn't beat, I would just pick that character, and then it would make me fight a different character, and maybe I could beat him. Okay, I'm going to try a move here. Oh, not that one. Come on, hit him! He does this crouch punch where he's supposed to like punch somebody in the groin, but I couldn't get it. He was just throwing me around. Okay, Kano, just chill, man. Chillax for 1 second. And stop blocking it. This is kind of a... Oh, there we go. Totally worth it. How do you block a crotch punch? By putting your hand up to your face. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. That's what I would like to know. No. Trying to throw a fireball, backfired. Johnny Cage, get back on the floor. You don't belong in this game. Alright. What do you think? Okay, we played Johnny Cage. Kano beat us. Let's pick Kano. Let's see who we're fighting now. Maybe it'll go back to whoever we were fighting. Johnny Cage. Yeah, Johnny Cage. That's fine. I'm just messing around. I could be playing a lot more aggressively against this computer here. A lot more cheaply. Let's see if I remember how to do Kano's moves here. Okay, I could just punch him. The problem is, like, even on very easy, the screen is so short, I have so little time to actually... So little space to figure out the moves. Couldn't do anything. Imagine you showed up for a tournament and they had already carved, like, a stone statue of you in the background. There we go. Didn't do anything, but I figured it out. No. Okay, here we go. No. Okay. We're just gonna beat Johnny Cage the old-fashioned way. With a few punches to the face and some kicks to the groin. And I'm gonna turn into a ball, fly at him, and knock him on the ground. That's how you finish a guy off. I'm not doing finishing moves, or fatalities, as they're formally called, because I honestly don't really know many of them. I know Liu Kang's. I could never figure out the rest. I don't know why they made... Why in these old fighting games did they make the moves so complicated and obscure? If you play the new Mortal Kombat, they have a moves list for you. You can pause the game and see what all the moves are. So, like, why wouldn't they do that back then? Like, what's the advantage of keeping the moves secret and making them, like, incredibly difficult? I don't know. I guess Who knows? There's like some skill involved when you finally get him. Man, I am just killing myself here. I'm the guy on the left, by the way, so I'm doing awesome. This other Kano, he's got to be embarrassed. Yeah, this is what you do on this level. Get him in the center. Uppercut! Into the spikes. Bet you didn't see that coming. Double flawless victory. And I got... Oh, I didn't get the finishing move, or I would have fought Reptile. Oh, duh! That would have been so good. Oh well. That's okay. You know, I should probably just play this really cheap because I have to fight 2 opponents. And if I don't do this, I'm just honestly gonna die. So this is called the Infinite Dropkick. And it's unbeatable. Look how easy that is. So you dropkick back, and then you dropkick forward. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Computer can't beat it. When I used to play this game with my brother, I was not allowed to do dropkicks in the game. I was also not allowed to do back sweep kicks, like the thing he's doing to me. Wasn't allowed to do it. Wasn't allowed to use special moves. And for a while, he wouldn't let me block. And that may sound like my brother was totally taking advantage of me, but I would still win. The reason I wasn't allowed to do those things is because he wouldn't play me unless I promised not to do all those things. Because I was too frustrating to play. So, basically what I'm saying is I was a Mortal Kombat demigod. But, like, only against other people. Because I kind of knew how to play and they didn't. Uh-oh. Raiden? Raiden? Go away. Die to dropkicks. Die to dropkicks. See, their fireballs can't hit you? Nothing can. Okay, let's... Do it! Do the move! Oh well. Just kind of like waved at him till he fell over. Yeah. So, what? Oh, okay, here we go. Stone. Could you break stone with your hand? What do you think? I don't think I could. Oh no, I hate when you get it over the line! And you tap it at the wrong moment. So frustrating. I like how it freeze frames there. Like, he's really excited to hit that stone. He goes to hit it, and then it's just like, you don't want to see what happens after this. Trust me. He doesn't break it, and kind of it's embarrassing. He really hurts himself, actually. You just don't want to see. Okay, using our cheap technique here, Sub-Zero should be no problem. Then we'll fight the other guy a little more legitimately. See what we can do. Oh, it's Sonya. I think, did I skip Sonya? All the changing characters I did, I totally skipped Sonya. Yeah, look how cheap this is, too. The problem is if I don't fight cheap, I'm not going to get very far. So you won't get to see the glorious end that awaits you. Although, I'll give you a hint. The last guy is somebody you fight in an arena, and you have to drop kick him, punch him, and sweep kick him until you win. So, you know, I kind of ruined the last level for you right there. Man, I could totally get a flawless victory. I'm going to go for it. Like, this is just too easy. One might almost call it very easy. Hmm?
Kano wins.
Kano wins. Kano always wins. That's the trick with Kano. So one thing that's kind of funny about this game that I kind of didn't agree with originally, but now that I'm playing it, you know, maybe I see what they're saying. So in the book, for those of you who don't know, my series, Let's Play 1001 Games, I'm playing my way through a book called 1001 Games You Must Play Before You Die, okay? Now, in the book, they say that for this game, its biggest myth is that it's a classic. And they basically kind of go on to, like, really badmouth the game. And they say how it had no depth to it. It, you know, was embroiled in these, like, violence controversies in the 90s and stuff. You know, hold on, side note. Who is that skeleton who's, like, hanging behind us? I wonder. Like, whose dungeon is this? And who was that guy who was so special that he just hung there until he died? Okay. Anyway, so, as you can see, the mechanics of this game are incredibly sophisticated and deep. You know, there's obviously no loopholes or cheapness in here. Oh, what a way to go. You're just waiting there to be finished, and a guy kind of love taps you on your chest. Ooh. Goro. This is not good. This guy has more arms than me, therefore he must be more powerful. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. One more hit and I'm dead. Okay, we have to go cheap on Goro. It's only fair. I think this is where I learned about the dropkick move, because fighting Goro's really brutal, but if you do this, he's nothing. So anyway, the book does not speak very highly of Mortal Kombat. And when I read that in the book, I was shocked, because I remember this game being so fun. Why did Goro shoot at me there? It was like his hand just summoned a green blob. And speaking of which, why can Johnny Cage, an actor, summon green fireballs? That doesn't make any sense either. Anyway, I guess my point with what the book was saying about this game is that it badmouthed it, and originally I kind of got defensive when I read. But the more I play this, the more I'm like, you know what? It doesn't really have deep mechanics. Maybe they're right. Maybe this... Oh, God, get up there! He couldn't find the confidence within himself to break that stone. He's looked at it for a long time, and it's like, you know what? Nah. Not for me. Okay, we have fought our way up to Shang Tsung, guys. Which... This has taken about 20 minutes. So, okay, so I'll be able to get at least one more character in here. Which, I want to play as Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And Sonya, actually. We're going to try and get 3 people in here. So in case you haven't figured it out, Shang Tsung has the power to morph into different people. Didn't help him at all here, though, because I destroyed him. I guess this is his dungeon. Oh, jeez. There's that fireball. How does Johnny Cage have the power to throw a fireball? I mean, I believe it when it's Shang Tsung in disguise. But, you know, Johnny Cage himself? I believe Liu Kang can throw fireballs because he's some sort of, like, you know, kung fu master. And I don't know why that would let you throw a fireball, but apparently. So here's Shang Tsung losing all his souls that he's captured or whatever power let him morph into other people. Outstanding! You have defeated Shang Tsung! Yes, I have. You are the Supreme Mortal Kombat Warrior. I don't know why I have an accent when I read this, but I do. And now what happens? Oh, now we find out his story, right. With the defeat of Goro and Shang Tsung, Kano will bring his own brand of treachery to the tournament. I was a bad guy. His Black Dragon organization forms a monopoly over the contest. That brings shame to the tournament and all those involved. The reign of anarchy and death will result in the final dismantling of the tournament and the Battle of Sand. So, basically I was corrupt as hell and I kind of ruined the tournament for everyone. But, hey, I earned it, at least. I beat Shang Tsung fair and square. I deserve to be able to ruin the tournament from the inside. So here are all the people who worked on it. Directing dude. Why is he a directing dude? Artist dudes? Lead dude? Oh, they're all dudes. That's funny. Are there any girls here? They should call them dudettes. Goobatron. Sound hacker dudes. Why was that guy's nickname Goobatron? It's not very flattering. Keymaster dude. Claim development. Producer dude. Associate producer dude. Dude. Analyst dude. Jim M.K. Fink. Right. No, I got totally distracted. I was talking about the book before and how it kind of bashed Mortal Kombat. And actually, you know what? I guess I didn't have anything else to say about it. That was it, really, honestly. So we'll let these credits finish here. It's interesting how, was it, Johnny Cage and Scorpion Sub-Zero are all the same actor? It's kind of interesting. Okay. Enough of this kid stuff. Let's turn the difficulty up to... We'll do normal. Whoops. Well, we didn't change anything there. Gonna turn this up to normal for a little bit. We'll try 1 or 2 rounds on very hard before I actually kind of log off here. Medium, I guess, is the difficulty. Okay. So who should we be? You know what? Okay, we're gonna be Scorpion, then we're gonna be Sonya, then we're gonna be Sub-Zero. And then I can say that I've officially played every character. Scorpion was always pretty awesome. Fighting Sonya first. Hello? Come here! I remember the first time someone figured this out, like one of my friends. Hey. Oh no! Okay, she's figured out how to avoid it, which is to just jump over my move. There we go. I remember when somebody first figured that out, you would literally just spend the match throwing that at the other person, just trying to, like, uppercut them. That was the whole move. Everyone kind of has, like, a cheap spam move. This is Scorpion's. If you time it right, the second they get up, it goes into them. But if you do it too early, you see it didn't work on her. And yeah, if they're smart, they'll just jump over it. Fine. Can I do this? Oh. Come stand by me while I win. Apparently Scorpion can teleport, and he also pulls his face off and burns you to death when he beats you. Can't do any of that. Right. As if I would learn anything but this spam move, damn it. Sub-Zero! You ruined my plan. You're gonna freeze me again. Don't freeze me. Don't do it. Get away from me. Sub-Zero! Oh! Oh! I thought I was gonna dodge both of those. Wow, he was not messing around. Okay. Gotta bring it. Gotta bring it, guys. Oh yeah! I did that a fraction of a second before him. So my move hit before his did. It's kind of funny how, like, as soon as my rope hits, it makes his freezing whatever little cloud go away. So do you guys remember the Mortal Kombat movie? Or movies, if you saw, like, number 2 or something? Like, what a train wreck those things were, eh? First of all, they butchered... Oh god, it's being so annoying. Go away. Ah, he's gonna beat me. No, Sub-Zero, don't do it. Okay, hold on. Ah, and he got it. Just a humiliating finishing move or whatever. Just punched me. Fine, we'll be Sonya. She has a pretty cheap move, too. So there. Used to be way faster at doing the move, so it was way easier. Oh, now we're fighting Scorpion. That's so funny. Okay, here, watch this. Oh, no. Ha, there we go. Beat that, Scorpion. You gotta walk towards me. Oh, no! Go away, go away, go away, go away! Scorpion, no! Scorpion, I was just joking before. Let's be friends. Psych. Anyway, what a freaking nightmare that Mortal Kombat movie was. I remember I was so excited to see it as a kid. Me and my brother, like, got my uncle to take us to go see it. And this was, like, before... Oh, God, what are you... You're just totally countering my move, my cheap move there. Okay, we're just gonna do another cheap move then. Anyway, me and my brother, like, got my uncle to take... Oh, damn it, Scorpion! That wasn't supposed to happen. Is it like I can't even beat the second guy on medium? How embarrassing. Okay, now we're gonna try this spam move. One of these spam moves has to work out for us, guys. There we go. Screw him. Anyway, back when I saw Mortal Kombat in theaters, you know, video game movies were not a common thing, so you had no idea that they were all terrible. It probably took us a good 5 or 10 years to figure out that all video game movies were just horrible. And there was no internet back when that movie came out, so like people just didn't know. People didn't know it was ridiculous. People went to see it. People thought, hey, maybe they'll make a good movie. Mortal Kombat has some good action scenes. Yeah. Movie doesn't make a lot of sense. It casts Scorpion and Sub-Zero as working for Shang Tsung. They're kind of like mindless demons or something. I don't know. Was a good movie. And oh man, it gave rise to that god awful techno song. I'm sure if you were alive in the 90s, you remember it. It started off with someone yelling "Mortal Kombat" and then went do 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 do. Actually, that's a really terrible tone deaf rendition of it. But look it up if you've never heard of it. She's all proud of herself. Yeah, she busted some sticks. Give her some points. But yeah, oh man, that techno song was so bad. I mean, everyone loved it at the time. I loved it at the time. But like looking back, what were we thinking? God. But you know, we're really surprised that a movie about this game would not really turn out well. I mean, what kind of plot did they have to work with? Like, well, you got an old guy kind of sitting in the back watching a lot of the fights who can turn into people. You got a lightning god, you got a woman, you got a martial arts master, you know, like, what were they supposed to do? Maybe the people who wrote that Mortal Kombat movie were, like, literary geniuses. And, like, we don't really appreciate, you know, how good it was, but it's like, with the material they had to work with, man, was that a good movie. Okay. Come get crushed in my legs. Sonya style. Sonya blades. Shang Tsung's all happy for me. Thanks, buddy. I know we might have to fight sometime, but at least you appreciate the art of the fight. I think the skeleton in the back I'm gonna name David. Or no, Dave. He was the, he was like the cable installer guy for the island, but he showed up way too late, and Shang Tsung wasn't having any of it. Just threw him in the dungeon. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh god, Kano. This is actually... So, Kano and Sonya, for those of you who don't know, there actually is a reason for them to be fighting. Sonya is some kind of federal agent. Or actually, I guess this is all from the movie. Who knows if it's actually legit in the actual game. But Kano's some kind of bad guy, and Sonya is some kind of, like, fed. And so... Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but I guess I won. So it kind of makes sense that they would fight each other, but yeah. Were you guys Mortal Kombat fans or Street Fighter? I always remember that was a big divide. Street Fighter was all about... Well, it was a very different game, Street Fighter. Street Fighter was all about, like, the moves and stuff. Like, every character is very unique. In Mortal Kombat, every character is the same. They just have different special moves. And they only have a couple moves. And I guess that was one of the complaints that the book, the 1001 Games You Must Play, that was one of the complaints they had about this game. Is that, you know, these are all kind of carbon copy people, just skinned differently. And you know what, that's fair. I don't know. I played Mortal Kombat because I had it, but to be honest, now that I'm playing it again, maybe even I can appreciate Street Fighter was a more sophisticated game. Like, I was kind of looking at me. He wasn't knocked out. He was just on his back like, alright, I'll give you this one. Johnny Cage. Ooh, red tights now. Mortal Kombat was also notorious for this. Well, not notorious, but the whole, like, palette swapping sprites. So, I mean, literally Scorpion and Sub-Zero is the same guy, right? Like it, Sonya beat Sonya. Doesn't work. Okay, here we go. How about a boot to your face? Here's another one for you. Want one more? Here you go. That one's called the boot combo. You actually could do combos in this. So, well, not combos, but what was it? Juggling? You could juggle people. If I could get her in the air, I could try and juggle her. Can't block that, can you? Try it. Just try and block it. Uh-oh, you did block it. No. Oh man, this is so close. No, I'm stuck doing a bad move. Sonya beat me. Alright, well, whatever. We got one more guy to try. And he has a penchant for freezing people. If you know what I mean. So Mortal Kombat introduced juggling, which was if you knock someone up in the air, you could like hit them more times before they landed. You son of a... You did the move... You did the exact same move I was trying to do next. You don't do that again. You don't get to do that again. And also the palette swap on Sub-Zero is very lazy. It's like blue and a slightly darker blue. Ah, Sub-Zero, you disappointed Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero, stop. Get away. Ah, there we go. Look at... Freeze. There we go, buddy. My strategy with Sub-Zero is to kind of freeze guys, and I don't know, see what happens from there. Spam freeze. Ugh. The worst is when you go to do one of those moves and you totally mess it up, but the computer doesn't. Damn it, Sub-Zero. It's like you're just reading my mind of what I want to do to you. See? That's what I want to do. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. Nothing but customers. Line from Breaking Bad.
Sub-Zero wins.
I knew one of the Sub-Zeros was gonna win. I'll leave it at that. Alright. Here we go. This is the fun arena where we get to kick someone off the ledge. Okay, if I die again, I'm not going to continue. We're going to do one more match on hard, and then I might call it, because I got a sense for what's going on here with Mortal Kombat. Oh no. Stood there like an idiot, trying to do my special move. Ooh, that was a nice little way to avoid my sweep kick, swarm buddy. It didn't save ya.
Sub-Zero wins.
One thing about this game is because the matches are so quick, I can't say that I've ever really seen them time out. You have 100 seconds to kill someone. I could not imagine a match taking that long. It would have to be against a human. Ah. Well, saw that coming. Oh god. I can just tell that if I do a jump kick backwards, he's gonna do his move on me. Okay, here we go, here we go! Oh! How embarrassing is that? 2 steps forward. There we go. Into the pit, buddy. Into the pit with you. Okay, here we go. Can we do this? Don't break your fist, Sub-Zero. Don't break your fist! Yes! It comes after Brick. Steel, I think, is the next one, and then I have no idea what comes after that. The endurance round. You know, I never thought about it, but the guys you fight in the endurance round, when you beat them, they disappear into a flame. So are they just like shades or shadows of the real fighters here? Aha. Because this can't be the real Raiden. Otherwise, that sucks for him, because he literally just disintegrated. It's like, I want you to take this potion, where if you lose a match, you'll just disappear into a cloud of smoke and fire. And it will also conveniently summon your partner, so that's really why I want you to take it, but... It just seems like a bad deal all the way around. What is he saying there? Taigu Sakole. Is that... What is that? Taigu Sakole. I guess in all these games, like, what's a Hadouken? And what's a Roshuken? And all these guys... These martial arts guys, why do they yell random weird things when they do a move? It's like, you know, when a boxer throws a punch, he doesn't say uppercut, uppercut, jab, jab. He doesn't announce what he's doing, he just does it. So why are these guys?
Sub-Zero wins.
Was there any doubt that Sub-Zero would win? I think my favorite character is a toss-up between Sub-Zero and Scorpion. It's really hard to pick a favorite, though. But they definitely had the coolest powers. I mean, the first time I ever played this game and somebody froze me, I was like, whoa! That is the best, it must be unbeatable. Turns out it's easily beaten. But still, it's cool, right? And, yeah. Scorpions is still cool. A little less unique than Sub-Zero's. Yeah, well, it's easy to win, Sonya, when Liu Kang does all the work. Soften me up for you. Oh, Liu, man. Liu, she's not on your team, buddy. She's just using you. I don't know what she promised you or how badly she flirted with you. But just, you gotta give it to me, man, because she's using you. See, like, when I do stop with my cheapness... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh man, I almost threw it away right there. I was trying to stop with the constant drop kicks to do like a freeze move. But man, it's unreliable. It is remarkable that this like cheap move strategy is totally effective. Okay, as I say it, it kind of fails. Okay. No, Liu, buddy. No, Sonya. Keep jumping, keep off the ground. Dave, buddy. Yes. Okay, let's leave her in eternal pain. If you actually got frozen, you would just be dead. You wouldn't thaw out in a second. You would be dead. Alright, Goro. Can I freeze you? Yep, I can. But you know what? The dropkick thing works so much better on him. Like, look at this. Easy! Flawless victory. I kind of want to fight him so you can just see how annoying he is normally, but I kind of want the flawless victory. So I'm kind of torn here. I mean, you saw him when I played as Kano. He got a hit in on me and he almost killed me right there. So, you can understand that he might be problematic if you don't do this. So you know what? Forget it. You got your taste of Goro with Kano. Don't come crying to me now. Double flawless victory. Oh, damn. I don't even know if I have it in my wrist to do this. Oh, get up there! Ah! It's so embarrassing when the timer runs out and you just stare at it. At least throw your fist down just in case I passed it. Alright. Shang Tsung. Beaten this game twice in 40 minutes, although once was on very easy. Ah, jeez. Oh no, why would you turn into me? And then just turn back immediately. Oh, Goro, hello. Hey, he doesn't look as big as the real Goro. I never noticed that before. I wonder if that's true. Is he smaller? Or is it just in my imagination? That would be really interesting, because Shang Tsung is a shapeshifter, but he's a sorcerer. So maybe he can't change size, just appearance. Okay, so Shang Tsung has the power to turn into any character in this game, so he can literally have any power he wants. In the sequels, you could actually play as Shang Tsung, and you could turn into any player you wanted. How is that not just extremely overpowered? That basically means as soon as a match starts, you can choose which character you want to be, and you can match your abilities to your opponent's character, and shouldn't you win all the time? I never got that. I never understood why everyone didn't pick Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 2. I guess it was too much hassle to transform? I don't know. Outstanding! Alright guys, what have we learned today with Mortal Kombat? I think we have learned that if you know how to dropkick, you can pretty much win any any martial arts tournament out there. Also that evil wizards who have the power to shapeshift are usually the ones running these martial arts tournaments. That's what I've learned, at least. Also, if you have more arms, it makes you more formidable on opponents, so try and get more arms. After receiving the title of Grand Champion, Sub-Zero disappears back into the shadows from whence he came. His only goal in the tournament was the destruction of Shang Tsung. He was paid a large sum of money by one of Tsung's wealthy enemies. With his mission accomplished, Sub-Zero will collect his fortune and retire from his dangerous profession. Yeah, man, that's like the smartest thing I've ever read. You literally just fought your way through an incredibly lethal, dangerous tournament. Of course, retire and live off the billions of dollars you probably got paid to do that. Damn. He's smart. Alright, the pros and cons of this game. The pros are, you know, it's interesting. It's got interesting sort of photorealistic graphics, which weren't common for the time. It does have a fun fight mechanic for 2 players. I will say that when I first read the review from the book saying how bad a game this was, I didn't believe it, but upon replaying it, I'm sad to admit it's kind of true. I mean, you watched me go cheap, and just destroy the enemy. And I could have done sweep kicks, I could have spammed fireballs, I was doing drop kicks. There's so many cheap moves in this, and the mechanics are so simple, and all the characters play the same. It's true. It's unfortunate, because I do like Mortal Kombat. It is a classic in my mind. But it's true that it's not a very complicated game, I must say. So should you play this before you die? Sad to say that you don't have to. You could if this game kind of piqued your interest, but you don't have to. And so yeah, I mean, the book was right as much as I wanted it not to be. But to end on something fun here, we're going to turn the computer on very hard, and we're just going to go for it here. Let's see how long I last in this final round. We start on Liu Kang, let's end on him, baby. Let's see if we can do as well with him on very hard as we did on very easy. The first match I lose is going to be the end, so signing off right now, I've been Gaming Jay. If you have enjoyed this video, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and as always, I will be back in a couple days with a new video and a new game, so hopefully see you guys then. And right now, Liu Kang is crushing it. Oh, come on, Scorpion, represent. You're supposed to be very hard, come on! Okay, we're going to do one more match. If I beat Scorpion, I'm going to sign off anyway, because can't go on forever here. Show me what you got. Oh. Maybe he was just letting me have that first match? Well, he's not smart enough to avoid these punches. Very hard, my ass. Alright, guys. Until next time. Peace.